Yo, what's up? Johnny here. I'm really glad you're here today, wherever you're at in the world. If you're wondering where your manifestation is at, or maybe stressed about the things in your life, what we should be doing when it comes to our reality is not entertaining the things that don't do us justice in our life. And the less I put attention to the things that I don't want, those things simply disappear, because I don't entertain things that don't make me happy, things that will ultimately put me in the wrong direction in life. Sometimes crazy things could happen, and it happens in my life too. We are all human. But when I don't accept that as my reality, and I accept what it is within me, I know that I'm living in the state of that end. No matter if your reality is chaotic and things are falling apart, or things are going great. But I never expect or never question how I live in this state of knowing when you are living it as it's going to happen. I don't care when. It's more like I don't care if it happens or not. It'd be great if it happened now, but I know it'll happen when it's supposed to. But when you are embodying the person that you want to be, let's say you want to simply imagine yourself in a future state of what would it be like if you were that person now. Imagine yourself being that person and embodying that person by living that and not questioning it. A lot of people in reality will deny everything because of your senses. They'll deny because if I don't see it in my reality, then I know it's not true. And a lot of people, and they would say the man, would deny that his inner self, his inner talking, is what's reflecting back out into your physical world. So when you are focusing inwardly in your life, it has no choice but to reflect back out into your physical world, because it's all about your state of being and what you are. And when you become that person by living in the state of the wish fulfilled, then your reality has no choice but to come into existence. So if you're already thinking, it's simply when we are living inwardly, the only thing that we have to manage is our feelings and our ideas of ourself and our concept of ourself and what we think we are or what we believe we are. We have to start believing that we are the power in this reality, and everything that we see in our physical world is all through imagination. Without us, reality doesn't exist. Without you, consciousness will never die. Your awareness will always live. And that is kind of being immortal. And if you don't like your life now, then you're going to have a really tough eternal life forever. Because everything in our existence and creation itself is all done through imagination. And people say, oh, that the quantum physics, none of that is real. You can't be talking about that with science. Sometimes I wish I can get people to listen, to know that your reality can be what you want it to be. And if you get stuck in your own ways, stuck in your own beliefs, stuck in your own limitations, and stuck in the old self, You cannot become someone in your reality if you're living your old identity. If you want to become somebody, you have to be a new identity. You have to become that which you want to be. And that is believing that you are everything, that you are that. So we have to understand that everything we are saying to ourselves when it comes to inner talking and our inner speech, we can't talk to ourselves negatively. And that's kind of like a normal habit for someone to talk negative to themselves and talking to their subconscious. Like, why is everything always going wrong? Or why is this happening? Or why is that? But whatever you are saying to yourself, you are impressing down into your subconscious. And your subconscious doesn't care whether that is fact, whether it's false. It is whatever you are dwelling upon in your mind, and even before you go to sleep. And even if it's a stressful day, it's a habit. It's normal for a natural person to think about their worries and think about their wrongdoings, or think about, I wish I did this instead of that, and going to sleep in that state, right? And it's because we were never taught to only think of the things that make you happy, only think of the things that are only going to help you in your reality. And it takes practice and commitment, but it's all about keeping our focus and attention on the end goal. When we are thinking of, let's say you're SP, specific person, and you're worrying about a text, that's the middle. Stop it. You need to imagine that person is already laying next to you by imagining that it already is. It's like imagining the house that you want. You're already sleeping in it, right? So we are everything in this reality. And if you do not accept this, then life will happen to you instead of for you. And if you want to have an amazing life, you already are. And you can simply shift into that reality which already exists in this moment. And that is all you have to do. Believe in yourself, believe in your mind, believe in that you are this new being, and your circumstances will easily fade away. None of that is real unless you make it real. No roadblocks exist unless you make those real. Tests only exist if you believe that you have to have a test in the universe to get the thing. Or you have to say, I'm deserving now to have this. Or the universe knows what I actually need. But there is nothing outside of you. And it's simply believing that you are that power. Take care, guys. And if you really want to know more about manifestation or to level up your reality, then check out this video here to help you and take you on the next level.